everyone. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining and I feel like shopping. We are back with a brand new episode of Feng Shui Home Decor. Do's and don'ts, buy this, not that. You have so many choices when it comes to the right furniture, art, and accessories that you bring into your home to create more balance and harmony in your space. When you learn how to amplify each sector of your home with certain elements in Feng Shui, we've got water in the north, fire in the south, wood in the east, metal in the west, and at the center of it all, the heart of the home is all about earth. That's kind of like your central well-being, overall health. So learning how to activate certain corners in your home using colors to strategically and effectively enhance all of these elements is really going to contribute to your feng shui practice and overall success. So are you ready? Let's go shopping. This Casa Luna collection is so pretty. I mean, let's talk about bedding. When it comes to bedding in your bedroom, I love the look of crisp white sheets. I think crisp white sheets are just like hotel vibe, right? But you also have a choice to layer on the bedding with the colors that are going to amplify that space. So the first step that you should always do is bust out your compass. If you're using your smartphone to do it, you can just open the compass app on your smartphone. Once you know where your bedroom is located on the Bakwa map, you can then designate a sheet color or like a comforter color that helps enhance that sector of the home. So let's say that your bedroom is in the heart of the home. It's in the center of the home. The center of the home is all about your health and well-being. That element is earth. Earth colors are pretty much anything that you find from the earth. Think like terracotta hues, think clay vibes. This is a really beautiful set for a bedroom. I mean, not only does it pull in all of those like earth tone colors, I actually even love like the little pattern. And it feels like very high end. I mean, way to go, Target. I love this too. I mean, this is really pretty. So we've got some purple vibes in there. We have like a floral motif and a purple color. Purple is really great for the southeast corner of your home, which is all about wealth and abundance. So if your bedroom's in the southeast corner, I would amplify with like purple elements, bonus points for having like a graphic on there that you absolutely love. I would really layer that with like some other colors as well. Let's see what we can look for in terms of pillows. Okay, this is so pretty. I mean, there's pretty much every single color of the spectrum here. So remember to find your bedroom on the Bagua map to find out where it's located. And if you already have bedding on there right now and you kind of just want to like zhuzh it up with the little decorative pillows, you could choose something like this with a little pattern. If your bedroom is in the east side of the home, I mean, green is really great for that. Green is all about beginnings, new growth. So if you feel as though you have a setback of some kind and you want to enhance that corner of the room, definitely play into like adding green pillows in the space. This is so cute. I mean, while we're here, I'm going to set up like a little cute combo for you guys, just so that you see how to layer a bed when you already have bedding in this space. I mean, I kind of love this like dusty vibe. Think about, texture play. We've got like a faux Mongolian kind of shag right here. I love to layer it with something that has like a totally different texture and a totally different color so that you can kind of play up these room tones and the vibe. And that's pretty. That's so cute. Love this. I feel like I haven't been shopping in a really long time. Let's talk about like kids' rooms and feng shui. If you have been following the channel, you watch these feng shui home decor videos, you'll know that animals, especially wild animals, are like a no-no in the bedroom. The bedroom is all about resting in energy. It's a place for you to relax. It's a place for you to unwind. Feng Shui believes that everything is symbolic, right? So even wild animals. So if you have like a wild animal, if it's a print, if it's a pattern, if it's the actual animal that's in the space, it activates the space and it gives it too much energy. So you want to stay away from wild animals in a bedroom. However, I feel like there's a loophole, like when you're designing and decorating a kid's bedroom and they love all of their little characters, you've got Stitch. Stitch is like super wild, right? But if it's fun, if it's playful, and the kids are really energized by it, I say go for it. It's such a finite time that you have them as children. And this era is going to pass so quickly and they're going to be on to like princesses in no time. But like Hulk, no. I wouldn't put this in the room. But like something like this, he's calming face, calming energy. So something like this, I would put in the bedroom, even though it's an animal. The east sector of your home is all about the wood element. It's all about new beginnings, growth, your family. So if you want to amplify that sector of the home, it's all about putting in live plants, fresh flowers, anything with a wood element to it. Now, nothing here is real. These are all faux florals. The thing with Feng Shui is that Feng Shui doesn't distinguish between what's faux and what's real. So if you don't have a green thumb, you know you are someone who cannot keep a plant alive, you definitely can invest in a faux floral to amplify that east sector of the home. But pay attention. There are some key differences on what Feng Shui would consider auspicious versus not. So you have a choice between something like this or this. Which one would you choose? I like how Terry, who's behind the camera, says this. I am going to say this is actually the better pick, Terry. Good job. Ding, ding, ding. This is why. You see these? Okay, even though I love that they're kind of heart-shaped, it almost looks like a heart-shaped philodendron, but it's very plasticky looking. Okay, so if we're going to choose something that looks faux versus more real, I would say no to this, but yes to these. See those florals? I even love these colors, like these really pretty earth tone colors. So no to this. You see that? You know, so plasticky, right? It even looks plasticky and it sounds very crinkly. I want to choose something softer, you know? No to this. Very fake. I don't even know any variegated bush or branch that looks like that. Definitely no to this. Really fake looking. No, no, no. No dried wreaths. No dried flowers. No potpourri. Okay, not even potpourri in the home. Because dead flowers equals dead energy. I know some of you viewers are going to come at me. You're going to say, you know what? Feng Shui only likes live plants. But you know what? It doesn't. Look, if you are this type of plant parent, okay, where you let your indoor plants get to this condition, Feng Shui is not going to like you, okay? There's nothing auspicious about a dying plant. But there is something very auspicious about a faux plant that looks like it's real and it always looks vibrant. This is great. I mean, I would kind of pick all of those out, right? But let's talk about Feng Shui and plants. There's a difference between indoor plants for Feng Shui. So we are going to isolate some of these plants and talk to you about what Feng Shui loves, okay? Feng Shui loves big, waxy, hardy plants. It doesn't love plants with holes in them because that just means that there's a lack, right? Something missing. We like abundance. We want things to feel full, round, bright, green. Like this is a little sad looking because it's lost its luster. This looks great. Okay, nice and healthy. These are all great. Yeah, I almost want to look for a succulent because what Feng Shui doesn't love are cactus. Now, where is a cactus? I don't see it, but like this. This is really beautiful too, okay? So Feng Shui doesn't like spiky leaves, but when you're touching something like this, it's not like it's a thorn. It's not like it's a spike that's going to kind of like hit at you. Like a cactus, you know, it has those little spikes. We don't like that. But this isn't bad at all. This is actually really pretty. Okay, so let's talk plants. You have a choice when it comes to decorating with different colors, plants in your room. If you're in the common areas of a living room or a dining room, choose a color that is going to amplify that sector. So we've got pink. That is great for the southwest corner of the room. But you also want to pay attention to the vase. I mean, if you're using like a ceramic vase in blue, these are two contradictory colors. Blue is typically reserved for the north sector of the home, which is your life and career path, whereas pink is all about relationships. So if you want to up the romantic factor, the romance quotient in your bedroom, you would choose something like pink. But if you wanted to amplify that career path sector, you would choose something in blue. Let's talk about the fire element in Feng Shui. So in Feng Shui, the fire element is reserved for the south sector of your home. The fire element can be anything from candles to real fire, like if you have a fireplace in the south corner of your home. If you don't have a fireplace, you don't want to use candles, you can also amplify the south sector of your home or room with lighting. I think table lamps are a really great way to add lighting to the space, even energize those dead corners. I mean, great if you oh, this one has a USB. How cute is this? You can do anything from like a plug-in lamp. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. It actually looks like a wall sconce too with like this little hanging swoop arm. So you could add like recessed lighting. You can have a pendant, you can have a chandelier, you can plug in a table lamp. So just think anywhere that you want to energize that south sector that is all about your fame and reputation. you want to light a candle, turn on the lights, or light a cozy fire. If you want to further amplify that south sector of your home, you don't want to use candles, you don't want to use a fire, you don't want to add lighting, you can add any element with like an orange or red color palette. So I know we're still here in the candle section, but let's say you had like a little decor item that was red. You could add like a cute little red ceramic vase or a vessel there. You could also add in like maybe a red picture frame, even a gold one like this. Like you see this brass gold frame, this can amplify that south sector of your home as well. So here are a ton of lighting choices. Again, lighting is associated with the fire element. But what if you have a light fixture that's also metal? What if you have a light fixture that's also stone? Now, which element does that correspond with when there are so many different colors that you're playing with? Here is where your practice comes into play. And this is why I love Feng Shui, because it's conditional. It's really how you want to interpret the element or the color. So let's say we have a floor lamp like this, right? You could put a floor lamp like this in the south sector of the home if you want to amplify that fire element. You could also put it in the north corner of your room because the color black corresponds to the north element. I'm going to throw in something else, okay? What if your lamp is also metal? You could also put this in the metal sector of the home. So you have a choice between the north sector, the south sector, or the west sector. I know this sounds really confusing, but I don't want you to think of it as confusing. I want you to think of it as like your options are endless. Oh my gosh, I want this. I actually want this right now. So cute. Okay, so we are outdoor rug section. I mean, indoor feng shui, outdoor feng shui. What's the difference, right? If your outdoor area is a part of your Bagua map, that means it's after you have input your home onto the grid system and the backyard or the front yard. In my case, it's the courtyard. It's a part of the Bagua map. I would say definitely include it. So my courtyard is actually in the southwest sector of my home. Southwest sector is all about love and relationships. So if I wanted to add an area rug out there, love and relationships is all about those pink colors, right? The pink vibes. I do love that color, but like pink for an outdoor space, sometimes that feels like very intense. So you could always find like a more muted down version of a saturated color. So let me look. I mean, if your backyard were in the north sector of your home, you could kind of choose something like this with all the blue colors. This is really great sunset hues for kind of like the south corner. I haven't found one in pinks yet. I mean, this one kind of has like some peekaboo pink, like pink checkers, but I wouldn't say that that's predominant enough to amplify that corner of my home. But it's still cute for decor. Okay, so what we are looking for are water fountains. Water fountains are a really great way to amplify the north sector of your yard or your outdoor space. So even if you have that, like a cute little balcony, you want to amplify that water element, look for like a small trickling fountain. I wonder if they have it here. Let me see. So the trick is to look for a fountain where the water pumps inwards, not out. Because in Feng Shui, water equals prosperity. So imagine all of that prosperity coming into your home instead of leaving your home, right? So always look for a small little water fountain with a pump that pumps inwards. Another way to amplify the north sector of your home, if you don't want to add a water fountain, is with like a cute little fish tank. You can have like a tiny little fish bowl with a little fish in it. I actually don't see any water fountains here. I'm going to pop up some images. Like you could choose something like this, or you can choose something like this. So you see how these two elements have the water pump that's kind of circling back into your space? Okay, you see the difference? It's pop quiz time. Let's test your knowledge of Feng Shui. Buy this and not that. Here is a pop quiz choice for you, okay? Your kid loves characters, is like obsessed with Sonic and Pokemon. They either want Pikachu or Sonic in the room. So let's take a look at these two options. Which is the better choice according to Feng Shui? I mean, they're both pretty happy choices, except that Sonic to me is a little bit more aggressive. So if your child is like very aggressive and you kind of want to calm them down a little bit, I would probably say something a little bit happier and more cheerful. Like Pikachu. I have a good one. I have a good one for you guys. This one might be tricky, okay? So here's the condition. I am a college student. I just got out of college. I've been looking for a job. I feel like I just haven't had the best luck with, career and job opportunities. My bedroom is located in the north-ish sector of our home. Which bedding color would be the best color to help me enhance that condition in my space? If you chose something in the blue palette, you are absolutely correct. Blue is all about life and career path. So if your bedroom is in that sector of the home and that's something that you want to amplify, this is definitely something that you can add to your bedding to create more career luck in your bedroom. Okay, so here we go. You have two choices for your lamp bases in the living room, okay? You're trying to amplify the metal sector of your living room. Which is the better choice? Mercury glass or this really beautiful ceramic base? If you chose mercury glass, you are correct. Mercury glass is the metal element, and it also corresponds with like the colors. We've got some silvers in there. We've got some gold elements in there. It's actually kind of cute. That's it for today's video, everyone. I hope you had the best time shopping with us today. What did you think of Feng Shui home decor do's and don'ts? I mean, how did you do on the pop quiz? I feel like right now you guys might be experts, but if you want to brush up, definitely check out this video. I'm going to link for you below. We shopped at Home Goods last time, so there's a whole garden section that I definitely want you to check out as well. If you love this video and you like this Feng Shui content, please give this video a like and a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone you know who loves Feng Shui as much as we do, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next week.